Hi there, my name is Jonathan. I'm going to walk you through Replay Director and what it can do for you. So Replay Director is a software analyzer tool that will show you things about your application that you may not have known. So using it is as simple as adding the record command to the way that you start up your application. That's going to put a replay agent into your Java virtual machine and actually record your application as it's running. So I'm going to fire up some automated tests here, and we'll walk through and actually hit this web application that's now being recorded with some traffic being generated by Selenium. And as this is running through these automated tests, we can see that it's going to be actually capturing quite a bit of information that's going to show up in our Replay Director tool. So if I open up Eclipse here, we can actually see this latest recording that's currently being made is actually capturing a ton of information around memory, CPU, exceptions, web requests, database calls. All sorts of data is being captured as this automated test suite is being run here. Now you can run this in test, in development, in production, at your customer site, and it will generate these recordings that will show you a tremendous amount of data about all of the information that you're capturing. So I'll go ahead and open up one of these recordings and we can actually see all the information that's been captured here. In this particular recording we have several hundred events, and if we sort these by timestamp we can see all of our logs, all of our console messages, our database calls, our web requests, all of this. And if I quickly sort by priority and run up to the top here, we can see all the web requests that may have had an issue. We see that we have an actual unhandled exception here. So one of the nice things that we can do is actually throw a breakpoint on this, kick off a replay of this particular recording, and actually go and look at the source code related to this particular failure. So it's a very nice way to understand exactly what's going on inside your application and actually tie back certain failures directly to source code. As we can see here, we've now just run back to the actual source code location of that failure, and I have a live running application that's in my debugger here. So I can step through code and see everything that's gone on. So we flip back over to our analyzer view and we can see all this information around these different events that we've captured. And if I want to go and actually look at additional information, I can actually amplify that. And what's going to happen is it's going to go back, replay my application for that particular selected time region, and actually dig deeper and show me much more detailed information about what my application did during that selected time period. So if I had a failure or an event that I want to inspect within that time period, I can actually open that up, and here we can actually see I have a ton of exceptions that occurred during that particular time period. So you can filter in and out different types of events, look at file I/O, network I/O, console messages, look at database calls, etc. And for example, I can see that here are all the database calls that occurred during this particular time region. And here's the actual SQL statement. And if you're interested in actually seeing more information, you can simply select the entire region, select a particular event, sort by timestamp, and actually see all the things that happened around that time period. So that's just a very quick preview of all the different types of events that you can now uncover by simply turning on recording on your application. The performance overhead is very small, and you'll be able to see, really get an X-ray view inside your application to understand all the details of what's gone on. So thanks so much. Please check out the download and let us know if you have any questions.